And we welcome you inside the Poca High School Gymnasium, the Allen Osborne Court, as Video Productions proudly presents West Virginia High School basketball. What a matchup we have here tonight. The Logan Wildcats, #1 in Class AAA, undefeated, going up against the Polka Dots, #1 in Class AA, and entering with a record of 13-1. Greetings from Putnam County, along with our great video productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us. Allen Osborne's Dots and Zach Green's Logan Wildcats, and we are set for basketball action. Logan in the blue, Poca in the home white, and it will be the Dots with the basketball to get it going, and Campbell Meeks, 5'11" junior, will have it first for the Dots as they open it up here in this first half of action. Just one loss on the season. That came against the Nitro Wildcats. Down low, they work it, and a nice pass to Ethan Maynor, and Maynor gets the Dots on the board, and that's how this one starts here tonight. And now it will be Logan attacking for the first time here in the basketball game. Two programs with state championship tradition, and two great coaches. Of course, Allen Osborne, one of the winningest coaches in state history, nearing that 700 mark. And Zach Green, well, he's done a terrific job. 80 wins in his 5th season. So Wildcats turn it over on the first possession, so the Dots go back to work here. Toby Payne, turnaround shot, and Payne, who earlier this week signing his Division I scholarship to play football at Marshall. Shot from the corner, no good by Scotty Browning. So Poca goes back to work here on the offensive end. And Isaac McNeely, going to the University of Virginia, will dump it off there. Shot partially blocked there. Jackson Tackett got his hand on it as Maynor tried to get a second bucket of the game. Now maneuvering is Garrett Williamson. Get it over on the left-hand side. The shot won't go for Tackett. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Wildcats. The Wildcats, Aiden Slack, 6'3" junior. He will be the trigger. Jackson Tackett on the floor. Jackson Koger. And this is Garrett Williamson. His shot is short. Scotty Browning out there on the floor for the Wildcats. And it's going to be McNeely going up, and he's going to be fouled. So Jackson Tackett committing the foul. That's his first and team foul #1. And Isaac McNeely, outstanding free throw shooter, but can't get that one to go down. And McNeely will get the second one, so has his first point of what we figure will be many here tonight. So it's a 3-0 Poca lead. This is what high school basketball is all about. Not a seat to be had here inside the Poca High Gymnasium. And again, they honored Allen Osborne here a few years back, naming the court in his honor, one of the class acts. Been at it a long time, and another class act on the Logan bench in Zach Green and his great coaching staff. Toby Payne wants to penetrate, and going to be a bump, and we're going to have a foul called. So Jackson Koger, the 6'5" junior, going to commit the foul, team foul #2. Koger's first foul of the game. Campbell Meeks, quick, fast athlete, brings lots of energy. Shot no good there by Jackson Tony. Ball out of bounds, and give it over to the Wildcats from Logan County. You think about Logan County here in the past few years. You got Logan, you got Chapmanville, you got Man winning the single A state championship. Chapmanville gathered a couple of double A crowns, and of course this Wildcat program, it has enjoyed great success down through the years. Ball out of bounds, turn it over to the Polka Dots. Our producer director is Robbie Mounts. Dominic Groves, part of our crew tonight. Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Production Sports. Number 1 versus number 1, and here's a steal by the Wildcats. Jackson Tackett on the move, and Tackett wants to take it to the hoop, and he is fouled. Couldn't get it to drop, but Tackett will go to the line and try to get this Wildcat team on the board as you get another look at it. Good view from here inside the Poca High Gymnasium, and Tackett will deliver it for Logan. Tackett, smooth as silk there at the free throw line. Logan on the board, 1-point game. Dots with the basketball. Meeks goes to Isaac McNeely, a 4-year starter. Terrific player, terrific young man, launching and connecting. McNeely with unlimited range. The reigning Bill Evans Award winner as the top player in West Virginia, and he sinks that from beyond the arc. Here's Browning in the lane. Nice little runner by Browning. First field goal of the game for the Wildcats to make it a 6-4 game. Jackson Toney whipping it over to Meeks. Meeks gets it into the hands of Maynard. Meeks came out for football this year for Seth Ramsey's outstanding Poca football program. So Coach Ramsey earlier this evening as we entered, and here is McNeely. Couldn't get that one to drop. Out of there with it is Garrett Williamson for the Wildcats. Going to back in on Meeks, maneuvering, and we'll send it back out to Browning. Williamson. Boy, nice move, and couldn't get it to go, and a nice strong rebound there by the 6'3 senior Ethan Maynard. Tough break there for Logan. Dots continue to work it here. McNeely to Meeks, and Campbell Meeks hits the back of the iron. Williamson snags the missed shot. Now Browning stepping out of bounds and turn it over to the Dots. Jackson Toney with it. Here is McNeely firing up the shot and knocking it through. Boy, that was a beauty by McNeely. And that was for 2. 8-4 game. Williamson cut off there by Jackson Toney. Dot team coming off a huge win over a very good Ravenswood team, guided by Mr. 700 Mick Price, who got his 700th career win earlier this season. And again, we've got Alan Osborne in this game, who is edging closer and closer to 700 wins in his great career. Garrett Williamson gets it out into the hands of Koger. Browning gets it to Aiden Slack. And we're going to have a foul called as they doubled down there on Jackson Tackett.
Number 14, Campbell
Campbell Meeks has picked up his second foul, and that is team foul number 2 on the team. So into the game is Zion Cayley for Poca. He's 5'10" senior. Lefty plays the point, handles the ball well. Well, they got that. So Koger has picked up his second foul, team foul number 3. So each team with 3 fouls here. Driving and trying to get it to go was Tony. Couldn't get it to drop. Jackson Tackett out of there with it for the Wildcats. They try to draw closer here. Down by 4. Nice strong move to the hoop and just wouldn't go through for Tackett. Jackson Tony and Kobe Payne, and Payne's going to be called for the foul. He's a very physical player. Ethan Maynard's going to check out of the game for Poca, and Malachi Woodard will check in. It was not a foul, but a traveling violation against Toby Payne. .7 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Low scoring affair thus far. This Logan team scored 98 points in its opener against a Scott team that we had a chance to see earlier this week on Video Productions, and wow, they have a pretty good team, and that particular night, no match for this Logan squad. The ball goes out of bounds and turn it over to the Wildcats. So good opportunity here for this Logan team here with time winding down in this opening quarter. Pass it down. Well, they had a man on the block, and unfortunately, Chance Maynard tried to come back out with it, and they get off the shot in time, and that is it. 8-4 at the end of one. Poca and Logan, battle of number ones here on Video Productions.
This is Boone Memorial Hospital. Compassionate, personal, quality care that's close to home with caring, skilled physicians and large private inpatient rooms.
Boone Memorial Hospital, bringing medicine home.
Let's go places. The all-new Thornhill Toyota on the Thornhill Motor Mile. Your total automotive experience just got better with one of the safest, most dependable lines of vehicles on the market. Toyota. Contact us today and let Thornhill show you what total automotive care is all about.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville. Takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
It is an 8-4 game here between Poca and Logan as we begin this second quarter of action. Undefeated Logan and once beaten Poca. Each team number one in its respective class. Well, that first quarter, Isaac McNeely scored 6 of Poca's 8 points. Nice passing by the Dots, and Payne will put it through and draw the foul. So the foul is going to go on Maynard, and that will be his second. Team foul number 4. Toby Payne up and couldn't get the free throw to go through. 6-point lead here for the Dots over Logan. Shot up and a foul going to be called. Jackson Koger working hard to get up the shot. And Jackson Tony commits the foul. That's his first, and that's team foul number 4. Lone loss of the season for this Poca team came against Nitro, and that was early. Second game of the season, 52-48. Well, the free throws wouldn't go, but here's a rebound. And up and getting it to fall through is Aiden Slack. Big play there by Slack. They missed the free throws, but Slack able to muscle away the rebound, get up a shot, and put it in. McNeely lets one fly. And Malachi Woodard coming out of there with the missed shot by McNeely. Kaylee goes to McNeely. Kaylee turns around. Nice little soft left-handed shot, just rattles in and out. And from the outside, launching and connecting is Aiden Slack. So a couple of big buckets for Slack, back-to-back, including a three-pointer. And now Logan playing some good defense. Ball out of bounds. Last touching the Wildcats. Logan turning up the heat on the defensive end. Isaac McNeely across the timeline. Jackson Tony goes to McKaylee. Now down in the lane to Payne. A little too strong. Payne followed the missed shot. And we have a whistle. Foul is going to be on Payne. And that's his second. Poca now with 5 team fouls. Shot on its way. No good by Browning. But the Wildcats will get another opportunity here as Jackson Tackett gets the missed shot. Logan down 10-9. Tie up for the basketball. Possession arrow will go in the direction of Logan. Hunter Tony, younger brother of Jackson Tony, 6 foot 150, sophomore, good defensive player. Gives the team a spark off the bench, according to head coach Alan Osborne. He has checked into the game. As they get Toby Payne out of there. Jackson Tackett working hard, and Tackett's going to be called for the charge, and that will be his second of the game. Five team fouls on Logan. Down low, and the shot is good. By McKaylee, and Tackett has picked up his third foul. Team foul number 6. Check that. Woodard Jones scores it. Number 1, not number 11. Again, our view just a bit blocked here as we look at the live action. Woodard Jones, what an addition he's been. A 12-9 game here. Poca in the lead. Ethan Maynard getting set to check back in for the Dots. And Zach Green wants a timeout. We break away here. 12-9 game. Poca on top of Logan here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
We welcome you back inside the Poca High School Gymnasium, Alan Osborne Court. Tough, hard-fought game here between the Polka Dots and the Logan Wildcats. Logan, number 1 in AAA, undefeated, going up against the Polka Dots, 13-1. And number 1 in AA. Nice passing by the Wildcats, but blocked from behind. Big block there from Hunter Toney, who checked in a moment ago. Jackson Toney with it. Pass to Maynard. Rattling around and going through. Maynard has 4 in the game. 5-point lead here for Poca. Biggest lead of the game was 6. Shot on its way and wouldn't drop for Garrett Williamson, the 6'2 junior. Outstanding player and just could not get that one to go through. McKaylee has it for the Dots. Jackson Toney. Here is McNeely driving in, and McNeely. He's got those great acrobatic moves, and he will be fouled. He's tough to stop. All right, so we got Maynard with 2 and McNeely at the line.
Derek Browning checking in for the Wildcats.
And McNeely swishing both. He's 3 of 4 at the line. Into the game for the Wildcats. Brought in Landon Moore. This is Jackson Koger with it. Koger gives it back to Garrett Williamson. And a foul is going to be called on the Dots.
Number 11, Zion McCauley with the foul. It's his first personal, team 6 for Poca.
Zion McCauley with the foul there. It's his first team foul, number 6. And another foul going to go against the Dots. Another look here.
33, Hunter Toney with the foul.
Poca fans wanted to walk. Logan fans getting what they wanted. Foul is on Hunter Toney. That's Toney's first, and that is team foul number 7. Shot is up and good by Williamson. And he makes both. Those are his first 2 points of the game, the 6'2 junior, and that makes it a 16-11 contest. Jackson Toney out there on the floor with his brother. You had the Payne brothers last year. You got the Meeks brothers on this team as well. Of course, Ethan Payne is now playing football at Marshall. Toby's going to join him after he graduates. Here's Williamson on the move. Kicks it into the corner, and knocking it down. Big time shot there, making it a 16-14 game. McNeely out to Maynard. His shot is short. A collision down low. It's going to go against Poca. So McCauley with his second. Team foul number 8. So Browning to the line here for the Wildcats. A chance to tie things up here with exactly 2 minutes to go. Couldn't get it to go, and what a grab there by McNeely off the miss. McNeely can do a little bit of everything. Scored over 1,500 points in his career, but just makes things happen all the way around. McNeely wanting to negotiate, driving and slamming it through. Well, he just elevates so quickly, and here is a foul called as Williamson drives in. Yeah, he makes the move and then up and knocks it through. Foul was on Jackson Toney, his second, so it's team foul number 9 on the Dots. Shot is up and good by Williamson. And Williamson buries both free throws. They take advantage at the free throw line. Tight game here at 18-16. Everybody's still buzzing over that McNeely dunk. Holly bouncing it over. Here is Maynard. His shot not going to go. Rebound by the Dots, and Maynard this time sneaks in. He has 6 in the game, and down the floor, here come the Wildcats. Aiden Slack wasting no time getting down the floor. There's a nice rebound by Hunter Toney, who just picked up the foul. That's his second, and that's team foul number 10. To Slack at the line. And that one will drop. Sack has 6 in the game. 20-17. Shot up and rolls around and would not drop. Collected there by McNeely. We go under a minute to play here in this first half. 20-17 game. Hunter Toney back out to McCauley. And you know the style Alan Osborne likes to play, and this very well could be the final possession of this half. And Poca would love to take 5-point edge, maybe a 6-point edge with a 3. Wildcats want to get a stop. Back to McCauley. And now here is McNeely. Navigates, pulls up, and buries it. Isaac McNeely, shot on its way, will be short. And the Dots with a 22-17 advantage as we head to halftime here on the Alan Osborne court inside the Poca High School Gymnasium. Video Productions bringing you great high school basketball. We return in a moment to Putnam County, and we'll talk about it. You're watching West Virginia boys high school basketball featuring the Logan Wildcats, the Polka Dots, Battle of the Unbeatens, here on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 119.
We welcome you back inside the Poca High School Gymnasium, Allen Osborne Court, as we bring you a battle of the number one teams, unbeaten Logan and once beaten Poca. What a matchup. And we are into February in the high school basketball season, and we are delighted to have this one for you. Two teams that certainly have their eyes on the prize as we get closer to March Madness and the Boys State Basketball Tournament at the Charleston Coliseum in the capital city. Well, Poca got on the board first, had a 2-0 lead, a 3-0 lead, then it was 3-2. It was a 6-2 game, and then a 6-4 game, and then it was 8-4 at the end of the first quarter. And then Poca stretched it out to 10-4. It was 10-6. Logan got to within one at 10-9. Then it was a 12-9 game, a 14-9 game, and then a 16-9 game. Then it was 16-11, 16-14. Poca went up 18-14, and it was 18-16, 20-16, 20-17, and then Poca gets that last bucket, and it's a 22-17 edge here at the break for the Polka Dots. So Poca has not trailed in the game, and the biggest lead of the contest has been 6. Looking at the seasons to date for these two teams, for Logan, started out with for Poca, started out with a win over Sissonville, 58-26, lost to Nitro, 52-48, defeated Hoover, 49-24, and then got a victory, 55-48 at the FCA Prep Showcase. Down Hurricane, 71-60, Scott, 72-44. Defeated Buffalo 60-34. Herbert Hoover again 69-42. Down Charleston Catholic 71-41. And then played Graham in Bristol, Virginia. Won that one 57-27. Defeated East Rockingham in Bristol 52-45. Down Chapmanville 48-21. Winfield 45-27. Most recent game over Ravenswood 67-31. And again, Logan coming in undefeated. Opened up the season downing Scott 98-64. Defeated North Marion 58-40. Knocked off Shady Spring, who won AAA a year ago, 57-49. And it was a 72-64 win over Capital, an 86-54 decision against Wayne. They picked up a win in the New River Invitational, 64-46. Down Winfield, 62-58. Beat Scott, 75-52. A 10-point winner over Hoover, 69-59. They down Nitro, 62-45 in the Battle of the Wildcats. Then they topped a good South Charleston team, 67-62. And Mingo Central, the most recent game, and they win that one by a final of 76-66. So both teams in the locker room talking it over. We shall return here to the Poca High School Gymnasium, the Alan Osborne Court. Battle of number ones, Poca and Logan Dots on top at the break, 22-17. You're watching West Virginia Boys High School Basketball on Video Productions.
You can breathe easier at Boone Memorial Hospital, now with pulmonologist Dr. Richard McNeely. Come see us if you have concerns about your breathing issues.
Boone Memorial Hospital, bringing medicine home.
Let's go places. The all-new Thornhill Toyota on the Thornhill Motor Mile. Your total automotive experience just got better with one of the safest, most dependable lines of vehicles on the market, Toyota. Contact us today and let Thornhill show you what total automotive care is all about.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville. Takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
This is Boone Memorial Hospital, compassionate personal quality care that's close to home, with caring skilled physicians and large private inpatient rooms.
Boone Memorial Hospital, bringing medicine home.
Individual scoring here in this opening half, and leading the way for the Dots, Isaac McNeely with 12 points. He has a three-pointer in the contest. 6 points for Ethan Maynor, and you have 2 points for Malachi Woodard and 2 points for Toby Payne. So that's how the 22 points have been garnered by the Dots. Meanwhile, for Logan, leading the way, Aiden Slack with 6. He has a three-pointer. 4 points for Garrett Williamson, 2 points for Scotty Browning, and 2 points for Jackson Tackett. Both teams have returned to the floor as we get set for second half action. We'll break away and we bring you the third quarter coming up here on Video Productions. Poca on top of Logan, 22-17.
Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 119.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores.
Poca starts out with the basketball here in this third quarter. Great to have you along here on Video Productions, along with Robbie Mounts, Dominic Groves, and the executive producer of Video Production Sports, Butch Mounts. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you here. And Jackson Toney, he's got a beautiful stroke there, but couldn't get that one to go down. Here comes Scotty Browning and the Wildcats. Going to try to take advantage of that miss and claw away here now, and there's a start for the Wildcats as Jackson Coger scores his first bucket of the game. And that makes it a 22-19 contest. Jackson Toney out front. Here is McNeely. Just about walked with it, but and just a heady player. Gonna play for Tony Bennett. Boy, nice backdoor cut there by Maynor, Ethan Maynor. So you got number 42, Ethan Maynor for Poca, and number 42 for Logan, Chance Maynard. And here is Jackson Tackett with the bucket. Tackett now with 4 in the game. That's his first field goal, and that brings the Wildcats to within 1 here at 22-21. Campbell Meeks negotiating out front. Goes to Tony. Isaac McNeely driving, and a little floater, and it'll go for McNeely, who now has 14. McNeely came into the contest averaging just about 22 a game. Logan with the ball. They have yet to own a lead. Here's Jackson Coger. We'll get it back out to Tackett. From way out, and the shot rattles through. What a shot by Garrett Williamson. Second three-pointer of the game. And Logan has even things here at 24-24. Here's McNeely, a bouncer, Maynard. Boy, he is rock solid from that spot. And gives Poca back the lead at 26-24. This shot rattles around and wouldn't drop through for the Wildcats. Hunter Toney will check into the game and replace Ethan Maynor. Campbell Meeks goes to McNeely. Penetrates, puts up the shot, rolls around and drops through. McNeely with 16 in the game. 28-24. And Campbell Meeks battling there with Aiden Slack. There's Williamson. Coger down on the block, and going to have a travel called on Coger. So the 5 on the floor for the Logan Wildcats. You've got Garrett Williamson, Scotty Browning, Jackson Tackett, along with Jackson Coger and Aiden Slack. The Dots at the moment with both Toney brothers, Jackson and Hunter, Isaac McNeely, Toby Payne, and Campbell Meeks. Payne gives way to McNeely. McNeely's shot wouldn't go, but Payne with a strong rebound, scooping it into the corner to Meeks, who can't get it to drop. And what a rebound there by Toney. He couldn't get it to go. Payne finally puts it through. An outstanding effort there by the Dots on the offensive end. And a whistle. And we'll get the call here.
Number 14, Campbell Meeks was without his third personal.
Campbell Meeks now with 3 fouls in the game. That's team foul number 1 on the Dots here in this second half of play. A lot of media here tonight, including the great Jeff Jenkins calling it on radio. for WCHS. And Joe Bricado is here from WVMetroNews.com, one of the best in the business. And seeing a good one here. And right now, after Logan even things at 24, the Dots springing to the 6-point advantage and looking to add to it. That is the biggest lead of the game. At 6, came back. Go back to that first half. They had a 10-4 lead, so matching that biggest lead right now. Campbell Meeks guarded there closely by Browning. Meeks goes down, gets it into the hands of Jackson Toney. And Meeks went down, and Meeks is limping and trying to walk it off. I'll tell you what, he's a vital cog to this team. So Zion McCauley will check in. Toby Payne gives way to Jackson Toney. Toney, a bouncer to Payne, and Payne's shot just in and out for Payne, and then a foul called after the miss. And that will go against Toby Payne. That's his third. 2 team fouls now here on the Dots. Looking at the numbers this season, McNeely averaging 21.6, Jackson Toney 14.1. Those are the double-figure scores for this Poca team. So turnover by the Wildcats. Ethan Maynor is ready to check in. They are still looking and taping Meeks over there on one of the end lines. Again, there's not much room here tonight. Just about all the spots have been spoken for, and this is just the way you like it. Great atmosphere, and of course, boy, you talk about great atmospheres for high school basketball. The Logan Fieldhouse. Toney delivers the three-pointer. His first bucket of the game, and that puts the Dots up by 9. Shot down low, wouldn't go. And Logan with Tackett fighting for it. So Logan has 3 three-pointers. Derek Browning got one off the bench. Garrett Williamson and Aiden Slack. Fouls on McCauley. That's his third. Team foul number 3. At the line, Jackson Tackett, averaging 16.6 a game. So Maynor is back in for the Dots, and Payne will head out. 2:01 to go here in this third quarter of play. Logan undefeated, Poca with just 1 loss. Poca number 1 in Class AA, Logan number 1 in Class AAA, and tough misses there by Tackett. Wildcats playing good D, but then the Dots come back with it. Jackson Toney. Goes to McNeely, who always draws a crowd, and McNeely trying to pass it there to Hunter Toney, who is breaking down the middle of the lane. Here come the Wildcats. Browning on the move. Gets it to Williamson, and he triggers the three-pointer into the basket. His second of the game. He has 10. Much needed hoop there by Logan to make it 33-27. Talked about some of the people in the house tonight. The great Jim D'Agostino's here, one of my former coaches, and was a great all-around athlete here at Poca High School. outstanding coach, honored this past August at Hurricane High School here in Putnam County, with the soccer complex being named the Jim D'Agostine Soccer Complex. Well deserved. And Zion McCauley guarded closely there by Aiden Slack. That's number 1 on Slack, and that's the first called on the Wildcats here in this third quarter of play. Is this third quarter whittling down here? Poca up by 6. McCauley, the lefty, he shoots in and out, but the rebound back up and in at the buzzer by Hunter Tony. 8-point lead for the Dots as we head to the fourth quarter. Logan and Poca. Another look, McCauley. We thought he had it, didn't go, but Hunter Tony, Johnny on the spot. We head to the fourth here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 119.
We start the fourth quarter here with Poca on top of the undefeated Logan, and Logan, big bucket there for the Wildcats. Koger scores. He has 4 in the game. McCauley drawing a crowd, and here's Toby Payne. Boy, someone left Jackson Tony open, and he scores it. He has 5 in the game. Back the other way, the Wildcats. Scotty Browning couldn't get a shot to drop there, but they keep it alive and attack again. And the shot by Koger, straight ahead. Koger with 4 big points here in this fourth quarter of play. He has 6 for the game. Nice pass by McCauley. Payne couldn't get it to drop, and the ball will go out of bounds. And last touching the blue-clad Wildcats. So Isaac McNeely, well, he was set to trigger it in, but it's going to be Jackson Tony right in front of our broadcast location. Hunter Tony is getting set to check in. He had that big stick back at the end of the half. And here is Isaac McNeely drilling the three-pointer. And then a bucket and a foul on the other end for the Wildcats. So Maynard commits the foul. Williamson with the bucket, and we'll go to the free throw line. And we got a 30. We'll keep it right here. Looking at the future schedules of these teams. Logan's got a big game coming up with Fairmont Senior. They'll play Wayne on the road. That Fairmont game at the Logan Fieldhouse. Dave Retton will bring his great program there to that historic venue. Wayne and Chapmanville, back-to-back road games for the Wildcats on February 9th and 11th. Then they'll be at home with Lincoln County on the 15th, Chapmanville on the 16th, Sissonville on the 18th, and then they'll finish out the regular season on the road. Shady, Mingo Central, Lincoln County on the 19th, 21st, and 26th, respectively. So Williamson, he has 12 in the game, going to try to make it 13, and does. So 3-point play there by Williamson. He definitely keeps this outstanding Logan team within striking distance. They have not led in this game. There has been a tie. Isaac McNeely driving, zipping it over into the corner. Now here is McCauley. McCauley's shot is swatted away by Aiden Slack. It will stay. Check out Slack with the dots. Jackson Tony to Toby Payne to Hunter Tony. Now they wheel it around, get it into the hands of their money man, McNeely. Third three of the game, back-to-back here in the fourth. 9-point edge. Slack. Shot is short, chasing it down. Good job by Browning, but there was a collision there and off of Browning. Poca's basketball. McCauley to McNeely. Over to Jackson Tony. McNeely, well, he's been hitting the threes. Now he's going to penetrate, and the acrobatic layup for McNeely. 8 points here in this fourth quarter. Here goes McNeely, and he was on his way to perhaps another electrifying dunk, and he gets fouled. So the foul is on Garrett Williamson. That's his first. Team foul number 2. Poca has 4 team fouls. And we got a full timeout here. Poca, biggest lead of the game at 11. We return to Video Productions coverage of great West Virginia high school basketball.
Did you know that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime? At Logan Regional Medical Center, your breast health is important to us. Our caring staff uses the latest technology, like 3D mammography, in a comfortable and welcoming environment to help you stay on top of your health. Speak to your provider about a 3D mammo at Logan Regional Medical Center. Always here for you.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy, and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
We gave you the future schedule for Logan earlier. Here's what Poca has remaining. Buffalo at home on February the 8th. They'll play at Charleston Catholic on the 11th. Sissonville on the 12th of February. Then they're home with Hurricane on the 15th, Winfield on the 18th, and Nitro on the 21st. And close out the regular season before sectional tournament play begins against the Wayne Pioneers. Campbell Meeks is on the bench. You know, we saw him limp out earlier. And going to get some moisture wiped up here in front of that Logan bench. Logan in undefeated, but they have not led in this basketball game. They got it tied at 24 there in the third quarter, but then the Dots would reel off 9 straight. They have the basketball, and Tony is open. Hunter Tony, he had that big bucket right at the end of the half that certainly was a spark for the Dots. Makes it a 13-point advantage. That's our biggest lead of the game. Browning couldn't get it to go. They looked good and had a good aim at it, but just couldn't get it to drop through. That would have cut it down to 10. Jackson Tony. Now here's McCauley dumping to Hunter Tony. Tony with another basket in this game. He has 6 in the contest. From the corner, and Browning connects. Give him 3, and he has 5 in the game. Third three-pointer in this second half for Logan. They have 5 for the game, and Hunter Tony tied up there by Aiden Slack. But the foul was actually on Jackson Tackett. But Aiden Slack had gone to the ground there, trying to wrestle that ball away. Good sportsmanship by the teams, and now it looks like McCauley is going to be fouled. So Browning with his first, and that is team foul number 4. And McCauley is fouled by Browning. So 2 now on the 6'2 junior, who came in averaging 17 and a half a game. Good defense there by the Wildcats. They get it away from Hunter Tony and scramble for the ball and give it to the Wildcats, and a 30-second timeout. Join us tomorrow on Video Productions. I will be at the beautiful Walker Convocation Center on the campus of West Virginia State University and Institute. Doubleheader action as the women's team of head coach Charles Marshall, West Virginia State, will take on Wheeling University, and State has moved into second place in the Mountain East Conference standings. And Brian Poor's team on the men's side will try to get another winning streak going. They had a 10-game winning streak snapped the other night by West Liberty. The Yellow Jackets will go into the game number 4 in the latest Mountain East Conference standings. Browning couldn't get his shot to fall through, but Williamson runs down the loose ball, and he cannot connect on a three-pointer. Down the floor, and what a game it has been for this young man, Hunter Tony. 51-37. Dots starting to put a little distance between themselves and the Wildcats. Hunter Tony, the sophomore, good defensive player. And Alan Osborne saying gives us a spark off the bench, no question about it.
23, Jackson Tony was about his third.
Tony has his third foul. There are 16 fouls on the Dots. Logan with the ball. Here is Browning. Nice little move to the hoop and just could not get it to drop in there. McNeely rifles it down, and here is McCauley. He got open and he scores it and draws contact. Jackson Koger committing the foul. That's his third, team foul number 6, and McCauley with the three-point play. It's his first points of the contest, and big one's right there. Logan trying to make something happen. Tackett going to be fouled. Now Toby Payne is going to foul out of the basketball game. Team foul number 7 on the Dots. Payne finishes with 4 points, but boy, he's a physical specimen, and he can just create a lot of mismatches for teams. Physical presence, and a guy that's going to be a Division I football player here in just a matter of months. Tackett hits the free throw. Tackett swishes that one through. So he has 6 in the game. Here's a steal by the Wildcats, and Williamson can't get it to go. Tackett back up and in. Nice effort there by Tackett. Now got a timeout here on the floor. 54-41, Poca on top of undefeated Logan. We return in a moment here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy, and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
That's a 13-point lead for Poca with just a little over 2 minutes to go in the contest, and the Dots will be fouled. It's going to be the 7th team foul on Logan, and Aiden Slack, and he has fouled out of the game. So we saw, check that. They had 5 up there, and that was for Payne. I thought, so where did I miss all those? He's got 2. Hunter Tony. Couldn't get that one to drop in. Poca 5 of 7 at the free throw line here tonight. Logan is 10 of 13. Logan has 5 3-pointers. The Dots have 4. 3 of those by McNeely. Well, the foul again on Slack. Now that's his 3rd. Team foul number 8. And Tony back to the line. And he could not get that one to drop through. See Alan Osborne over there. He hasn't won nearly 700 games by being pleased with things, and he's frustrated there that, you know, because in a tight game, those free throws can really get you.
Correction, sorry, 23. Jackson Coger, his fourth person.
So Coger now has 4 team fouls. McCauley into Campbell Meeks, who's back into the game. That's good to see. Gets it down to Jackson Toney, and a foul and a whistle as it falls through for Jackson Toney. There's a three-pointer in the game and 7 in the contest. All right, so the basket counts. So Coger, a technical foul. That's his 4th. And Toney at the line here, missing the first and delivering the second. And Poca will have the basketball. Jackson Toney gets it into McCauley. McCauley will be fouled. Fouls on Williamson. McCauley has 4 in the game and make it 5. So Poca hitting for 60 here in this game. And give the ball back to the Dots. Well, they've been over 60 now 6 times this season. So Logan had an opportunity there offensively. And boy, just kind of in the story for them offensively, just coming up empty. Tough times. Browning commits the foul. That's his 3rd. But what an atmosphere here tonight, and what 2 great teams, 2 great programs. And on this particular night, the Dots have led from the start. They were tied once in this game. Jackson Toney has 5 points here in the quarter, 8 for the game. And Jackson Toney takes it away, and here is Malachi Woodard. Down low is Jackson Toney, and Jackson Toney, they just got positioning there and puts it up and in, and a foul called on Aiden Slack. Slack's 3rd. Jackson Toney with the 3-point play. 11 in the game, 8 of those coming here in the 4th quarter. All of his points in the second half. Had a 3-pointer there in the 3rd. Williamson. Missing the shot there from the baseline. Foul is going to be on Campbell Meeks. That's his 4th. So Williamson will head to the line. Came in averaging 15, 5.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists. He's got 14 in the game. And make it 15 as he splashes the second of three because he was shooting the three-pointer. And he's got it.
Williamson good at the line for Wildcats.
Just under a minute to go here in the basketball game, and we have a timeout called by Poca. They lead it 64-44. Full timeout. We break away here on Video Productions.
Be strong. We are Thornhill Ford Lincoln, your hometown dealer located on 119 near Chapmanville. Go Thornhill and expect the best with total value, support, and savings on your next vehicle. Don't miss out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and thornhillford.net.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
Built for America, built Ford proud. Thornhill Ford Lincoln is proud to offer you our all.
Back to live action here inside the Poca High Gymnasium. Browning fires up a shot, wouldn't go. Rebound by the Dots, and they've got Aiden Cumpston, number 32, in the game. 6'4", 185-pound senior. Grandson of Jody Burgess, who was a great coach in the state at Cerrito Canova. McNeely will be at the line. McNeely has 25. Another free throw coming here. And nails that one. 26 in the game. He missed his first free throw. Has made 5 in a row. And boy, he goes up and gets a big rebound right there. Jackson Toney holding it. Chance Maynard back in the game for the Wildcats. Derek Browning back in for Logan as well. Hit that three-pointer there in that first quarter. Well, they are not in the same class, but don't be surprised. These two teams will be in Charleston vying for state titles. Second year of the four-class setup, and Poca wins it. Great exchange of sportsmanship, and it's a 66-44 victory for the Dots. We'll return and recap it for you. Poca handing Logan its first loss of the season. The Dots win it 66-44, watching live streaming coverage here on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 119.
Poca wins it by a final score here of 66-44 over the Logan Wildcats. Logan came in undefeated. Poca with just one loss. Poca was number 1 in AA. Logan number 1 in AAA. A good tough matchup, and in the second half, the Dots pull away and they get the victory to move to 14-1, and Logan is now 12-1 on the season. A lot of basketball still to be played before we hit sectional tournament time here in the great state of West Virginia. Poca got the lead 2-0. It was 3-0. It was a 3-2 game. They led it 8-4 at the end of the first quarter, and they owned a lead of 22-17 at halftime, and it was a 24-21 game. Logan got a three-pointer, tied it at 24, but then the Dots reeled off 9 straight points, and they would go on to lead at 35-27 as we headed into the fourth quarter, and they pull away here in the final 8 minutes and win it by this final count of 66-44. Our player of the game, presented by Logan Physical Therapy, and the great Isaac McNeely. What a game he had tonight. Player of the year in West Virginia, and finishes with 26 points. He had 3 3-pointers in the game, made 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He scored in every quarter here tonight for Poca to lead the Dots in scoring. Meanwhile, for Logan, top scorer for the Wildcats of head coach Zach Green was Garrett Williamson, and he finished the night with 16 points as Poca takes it by a final of 66-44. Again, next up for the Dots, they'll play Buffalo February 8th here at home. And for Logan, up next, Fairmont Senior. That will be at home on February 7th. Many thanks to our great crew, Dominic Groves, our producer-director, Robbie Mounts, and the executive producer of Video Production Sports is Butch Mounts. That's going to do it from here inside the Poca High School Gymnasium, the Alan Osborne Court. Many thanks to our excellent crew tonight and to Poca High School and to both head coaches for our preparation in tonight's telecast. So for all of us here, this is Mark Martin saying so long from Poca. The Dots winners over the Wildcats 66-44. All games on Video Productions are streaming live, archived on the Video Productions Facebook site. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.